one. This would be a great keep. Lose one to a totally mediocre. Come on, game. Always. Ugh. Ugh. Double mulligan to start the day. How come? No, it's on you. See, that doesn't work that way. This is like my YouTube viewers telling me this shit. If you propose a solution, a fix, you need to be able to justify why your fix is good enough to be a fix. Oh my god, Chad, it's another Boros player. And the answer is because you don't deal with any of the... Imagine a deck in which you had perfect mana distribution. What would win? The faster decks would always win. What would win in this then Magic then? All the fucking burn aggro decks. You could run the optimal mix of mana and cards because you're giving them guaranteed mana per turn. You gotta think about it. It's not on me to justify your solutions. It's on you to justify your solutions. I tried getting better hands. I have. It rarely works. That's a good top deck though. Magic Salt, we lost to a Boros player running the world's worst Boros deck that just beats us anyways. Ooh. Double red open. Could be running Sure Strikes. He's not. Alright. We'll steal his Electromancer. Mostly for the bird token, but I don't mind the discount on spells, and it's pretty important for Izzet decks to have discount on spells. Alright, we found out he has a direct current from that. We learned. I'm going to main phase of Chemist's Insight. I'm looking for a land, really an island. You gonna Disdainful Stroke half the Chemist's Insight? I didn't think so. Nice. Crackling Drake. It's a good one. Don't have a very good answer to it in this deck. Blocks all of our dudes. Just tapped out for the moment. It's also a card I don't really want to bounce, since he just draws again off of it. This card holds us back very well. I'm so annoyed we lost to that Boros deck. I mean, it's always that way, right? Two close games in the third game decided entirely by our land screw. That block versus the scout, where I could have gang blocked it, haunts me to this day. Couple plays here. All of his mana opens a little bit sketchy. I don't really want to play spells into this. You might consider Devious covering up a Radical Idea, but I don't think you'd really want to do that. Hypothesis and Artful Takedown deal with the Drake. That's a card. Actually does something to the board too. He might Devious cover up my Mesmerist. Do I want to let him do that? Probably just ends up untapping, direct currenting it. Let's run out Hired Poisoner instead. I'll Mesmerist next turn when I have Unexplained Disappearance up. So I can actually attack into his Drake with that, although maybe not. It's annoying that our Hired Poisoners were so ineffective versus Boros. I called that as I drafted it, right? It's just very hard to block Boros creatures. Evasive or first striking. Maximize velocity. Does he want to post combat? I'm gonna block it. If he sure strikes it, I'm gonna Unexplained Disappearance it. 2, you're gonna recast it, which would be kind of annoying. He draws another card. We did cost him his thing, and I got another creature out. I don't want him drawing another fucking card. So maybe this is post-combat, just damage on this? 3/5, huh? No, I'm still blocking it. It's 5 points of damage, right? Sure. We do one more. Is there a +1/+1 you can get out of this? No. Yeah, I could bounce Watcher instead of the Drake. It's an idea. Just trade the 1 bird token because I get another one back. It's a better idea than I was doing. I think you're right, Amelia. I think that's a good play. It's slower. Takes more of my mana. Yeah, but adding another blocker doesn't do anything to do that. Sure. Oh, I should bounce in response to fizzle the spell so it doesn't surveil. Oops. Mistakes. Okay. So, alright, that's fine. I don't want that card though. Chat yells why? Well, I think when I said mistakes, I covered the why. Okay. Any thoughts on the... Yeah, I've already covered that. Maybe we need a command for that, Misu. I'm excited. I'll wait to see what unfolds from that. I have no desire to be a professional gamer, but if it's an easily accessible tournament scheme, then I might be part of it. I could do it on the Drake. Why the fuck would I want to bounce the Drake? I don't want him drawing another card off that. It doesn't help me kill it. He still get to resolve his surveil. Targeting the Drake would be literally the worst play you could do in that position. Alright, he gets me for 4. Good punch. Alright, I need red mana. Doesn't do it in the same turn. Okay, you see a high amount of tempo we're doing over here? We racing him? Like, that doesn't help as a tempo play, it's bad. That's a really good one for us. And that one I'm not so sure gets any value at this point. So I might bin that. I mean, I get to cast it for a bird though. Maybe. Alright. What I should have done is bounce my Watcher before the Dazzling Lights resolved. The fact that I let Dazzling Lights resolve was the mistake, not the play of where it went. Bolt, another fucking jumpstart card. Got options over there. We'll chump that to prevent 5 damage. Alright, none of these interact with the health of his thing. I might do it main phase. He's only at 1 blue right now. He can... this last card is Disdainful Stroke. We're going to be a little bit upset, but I need to get rid of this. It's causing me lots of problems. Okay. Isn't Disdainful 2 blue mana? No. Disdainful Stroke is 1 blue mana, 1 colorless. You're thinking of Sinister Sabotage. Jumpstart in response to Thought Erasure. I can't make him discard these cards. That's not how that works. What does this mean? He's got Beacon Bolt and he wants to Beacon Bolt the Mystic for 4? Sure. If you want this Mystic, you're going to have to pay for it. Alright, let's take a look at what he's holding. This is constructed, right? Chat. Chat's on the ball today. On the fucking ball. No, this is not constructed. Inescapable Blaze to the face in response. Alright. Well, at least we know what's in there. We will take that. Do I want a blocker that gets bigger? No, I want red mana. So many options in his graveyard. Got good cards in his deck right now. Don't really believe in maximized velocity, but sure. So I can gang block this. He's just whatever he top decked. Post combat, I'm expecting to get direct currented anyways. I do trade a bird token for it, but I feel like protecting my life total versus a guy with Gravitic Punch in graveyard who's already main decked 1 fucking Blaze to us is really important. Oh, he just wants to let me do damage? Well, in that case, I will pre-combat Dowser. Could run out 2 creatures though. 2 might be better than the 1 blocker here. Yeah. Again, I'm just going to protect my life total really aggressively here. Alright. Never happened Exiles, which is actually pretty good versus his deck. The Drake was a problem for us. Didn't see a lot of 1 health minions. Saw a lot of spells. Devious Cover Up also Exiles. Seems pretty good for us. What do I pull out here? Mesmer seemed to be pretty bad versus his deck. I think he's going to bring in Cosmotronic Wave if he has it. Does Bat do anything for us? Not really. Alright. Let's try that. All the decks seem aggressive, right? Is it trying to kill you with their fucking burn spells and Boros with just auto attacks and hope you get mana screwed? We could just start off with a great deck. Fairly good deck. Going 0-2 should be the way to start my day. Alright, can't keep this hand, so that's exciting. How about this hand? Well, this hand looks like shit. I like my Planeswalker on the bottom? You bet. I have no way to shuffle my deck either. Very unexcited about this opening. 3 swamps too. Maybe we need to adjust that ratio. It's 50-50 right now, so I can play Poisoners early. But man, is it shitty when we're forced to mulligan. No, it's a playable card. Need an island. I'll take that though. Jesus, Drakes or Cyclops? I'm never gonna be able to deal with this Cyclops ever. Arclight Phoenix, Crackling Drake, or Radic Cyclops? Well, fuck me. That's such a powerful hand. Okay. What do you think? Does our hand with no blue mana sources work with that? I mean, like, he can actually revive the fucking Phoenix, too. That's gotta be the greediest play here. What's wrong with just getting that Phoenix out? We know he has Sure Strike. There's something I can do about that, unfortunately. It's going to let him saturate his mana. He could just not attack with the Whisper Agent. But I kind of don't mind getting Sure Strike out of his hand. So presumably he blocks in Sure Strikes. Okay. It's not like I can interact with his creatures. His creatures are all flying. Missed our second land drop, missing our second color. Hand is nowhere near as strong as our opponent. Definitely missing our third color. It was a tough pick on the Cyclops. Invert can kill the Drake and the Cyclops. I might be willing to play it against the Cyclops now we've seen it. It's rarely going to kill the Drake because the Drake's almost always going to have more than one power. And I don't think it works that way, right? It actually changes the way stuff happens. Yeah, right. Can get an Is It Guild? Like, an island would be nice. I can deal with the Guild Gate. Deadweight on the Drake is good later. No. Deadweight on the Drake is bad all times. Unless you mean the Crackling Drake in his hand. Still pretty bad there. But it's useless versus this Muse Drake. Alright. More high quality cards to the graveyard. I don't agree with his Muse Drake edition, but the rest of this looks pretty good. Alright, he's finally attacking with this Drake. I wondered. That's an island. It's exciting to play cards out of our hand. There's his second island, though. Means he can play his Crackling Drake. Don't really have an answer to it. Can post-combat deadweight it. And get 3 for 1 on it. Draw him a card. So we'll get a card and the Drake. So he gets... I kill the Drake. It costs me Darkblade Agent and deadweight. And he gets a card. Pretty rough. Took him a while to get to this conclusion. Yeah, I could attack into it. It's currently... I could Whisper Agent in response now for Death Touch. I think that's good enough. It's a good top deck. Should have played my Thoughtbound Phantasm first. Rushing a little bit. Still want to play it. I hate that I'm doing it post-combat. Yeah, I was just wondering about that. Do I want to save the Thoughtbound Phantasm for Hypothesical Discard now? Since I'm unlikely to pump it 3 times. Does he have another Sure Strike that he top decked? What is his decision here? He's got 2 mana. You want to keep the Drake or not? Timeout used. Sure. Integrity Intervention doesn't save the Drake. Oh, do you want to 2 for 1 kill it? I want that. Sure. Trade Drakes. I'm fine with that. I might hold that for the time being. Okay. I know there's some people who think I should... I don't know. I think I'm going to hold that. Be okay about it. We're slowly working our way through his hand. It's kind of annoying right now. I have to top deck a swamp to play this, and I'm not willing to take the damage. So I think what this means is I'm going to Thoughtbound Phantasm plus deadweight. Phantasm does nothing for me right now. I think I might just deadweight and keep attacking. Really wish I could have played Chemister's Insight as well there. Just looking for a land. Shit. Haven't seen that card from him yet. That's actually a creature that I would like to be blocking. Take 4 this turn, go to 9. Take 5 this turn, or 6 this turn. Go to 7. It's unfortunate. Still mana screwed. We started with 3 swamps in our hand, right? Can take the Drake. It's not a very exciting creature to steal. Take his Hypothesical, that's pretty decent. And then block 1, take 4, go to 3. He'll top deck, hit me for 7, kill me. That seems less good. Just, I can't play cards. I have plenty of cards in my hand, but I can't play them. I have to Artful Takedown on his turn. It's the only card, the only play that makes any sense. Everything else gets me killed. Let's see if he removes the Hired Poison or not. He can do it at instant speed. Yeah, one mana would have let me double spell there. If I had played the Thoughtbound Phantasm, I could have also had other options, but we've been holding that to initially throw to Hypothesizzle. The red cards have been dead every single time we've drawn them in this deck so far out of 5 games. Okay. Tap a creature, give it -2, -4. Taking 1. Any top deck kills us. I would love to Thought Erasure that Hypothesizzle. Sure would be nice to draw a fucking card that does something. I think I have to take 4 damage here in Thought Erasure. So if I just Thoughtbound Phantasm, he Hypothesizzles into whatever and kills it and hits me for the same amount of damage and draws extra cards doing it. I don't think that's good enough. I need to draw an island. Can't Phantasm in Erasure. I don't have enough blue mana. Jesus. Alright, I guess I will play a single card this turn and go to 1. And next turn I have to connive the fucking Drake. No, I can't Radical Idea on the chance that I draw an untapped island. It's just not good enough. Going to 1. A swamp, you say? Amazing. Anytime he talks that top decks his Inescapable Blaze, we die. Anytime he top decks his Gravitic Punch, we die. Probably his Maximized Velocity is lethal too, because it just means any creature plus any attack is lethal. Another swamp. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. So I can't risk drawing for a island. I can chump or I can Unexplained Disappearance. I probably should do both. Alright. Yeah, I could Disappearance him for sure. Disappearance him after he attacks me. I'm gonna have to do both this turn because he's gonna maximize velocity again. Jump and Disappearance. Blocker that challenges his board. You can replay that. I don't have 2 blockers though, so I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Am I dead without a... with this? I'm dead with this, right? I just die on my upkeep, so I can't play that. I don't know what I'm looking for. It's not that. I think I'm just dead here. He can replay both those creatures, so it doesn't matter. It's not like I can gain another turn from that. Oh, there's the island. 25 fucking turns too late, and we just lose to this. Alright, so we'll lose game 2 to Land Screw. Just like the last opponent we played. We lost game 3 to Land Screw there. This was an exciting game 2 loss to Land Screw. Anything we'd do differently? Yes. We would draw land at the appropriate amounts. Do I need to add another mountain? We keep not having mountains available. 9 sources of each. Oh, I was going to add Invert and Vent for the Cyclops, wasn't I? What cards seem particularly bad? Besides not drawing lands. None of these seem particularly bad. Could take out red. But Hypothesis is one of the few ways I answer is fucking Drake. Could take out Rawl. This actually isn't that great. Kills the Cyclops. Does it kill anything else in his deck? The Drakes if he plays them as 0/4s. I just need to draw better. I don't know how we do it. I mean, maybe we don't want this perfect split of black and blue. The issue for me is that I want to be able to play Poisoners early, and then I want to be able to play blue cards in the mid game. Like, maybe I can do one more. There's the mountain. No black mana. Any land in our deck at 3 will unlock Whisper Agent. It's a 71% chance to have that happen by 3. It's an 85% chance to happen by 4. Probably still not dead if it happens by 5, but it would be really unfortunate. Land Screw. Okay. We missed our 71%. Let's take a look at missing our 85. Oh, he's missing islands. Missed a land drop as well. Okay. We missed our 85% on the land. No problem. No fucking problem, chat. Defying the odds here on FilthyRobot stream. That's an island. I mean, that is technically better than not having an island. So that's good. Would have been nice as a swamp. Oh, he got an island too. It's neck and neck. I'm gonna bin Hypothesizzle because I need lands here. So I'm glad we put in that red splash. It's helped us a lot so far. All right, missed land again. It's fine. We don't need land. God damn, it always feels so painful. So I didn't do it last night, but in general, I draft on Thursday nights in paper. Paper Magic draft on Thursday nights. I really don't want that creature being alive. And that means I go straight from a Day of Artifact into real life Magic tap land. Troll, troll, troll. Sure, sure. Take all the time you need. Go, no, don't rush on my behalf. Take your time. Get to your 6-mana drops. Play your Drakes. Take your fucking flying Muse Drakes. No problem. I just want to wait. I don't want to rush this. He's missing second island. Yeah, it's still winnable. It's scary right now, though. It's interesting. It's very difficult for me to want to deadweight one of these, deadweight the Electromancer. I hate that it cheapens all of his spells, but I can block the Electromancer. I can't block the rest of his flying creatures. Discards a Sure Strike, kills the Phantasm. Okay. I'll trade Electromancer for Agent if he attacks. Didn't attack. Alright, let's have a look in his hand. Looking for Inescapable Blaze. Yeah, that one. Do I want that card? Probably. Second black source. Alright. So we know the Whisper Agent is not long for this world. Why is his hand always scary? Because his deck is full of good cards. He's got a million ways to deal with this Whisper Agent. He might just attack through it. So this is what? We lost last game to a land screw. We're getting land screwed this game. We lost 2 games ago to a land screw. That's actually kind of exciting. Doesn't want to risk that. Do I want to prevent the damage here? For a card? I think I do. Don't think I want Unexplained Disappearance. So I could Devious Cover Up whatever comes out of this. It's likely Beacon Bolt, could be Phoenix. Gives me 2 black mana next turn, uses my mana this turn. The other play is to pass Chemist's Insight or to play Poisoner, but Poisoner alone is not very exciting here. I think I pass. Hope I catch something like the Phoenix or the Beacon Bolt here. I think I can be okay with a Direct Current here too. It's not as good, but it's still okay. think I just have to counter whatever's there. He may now Beacon Bolt the Whisper Agent. He's got 2 more ways in hand. 2 more ways in hand to kill this Whisper Agent. My 1 deck shuffle? Sure. Okay. That's probably the least painful play for me there. Happy to block there. Does a bunch of damage. Top deck Thought Erasure, one I just put there. Kind of want to kill the Phoenix. Hired Poisoner for the ground is okay as well. Getting rid of the Goblin Crater Maker removes another threat preemptively, which seems decent. Take 1 more damage with the Hired Poisoner play than the Dead Weight. Although he's got Beacon Bolt, he just removes that, doesn't he? There's 2 spells there. He's gonna have the mana to play 3 spells. Why are all my fucking plays always awful? Ah, man. What does Rawl do? If I minus, I can kill something. For based on the number of instants and sorcerers in my graveyard, there's 2. Take 3 this way. You may or may not want to actually deal with that. Let's run that out. Is that or the Dead Weight? Again, can't really double spell here. I could Hypothesis and hope for a swamp. It's a little bit greedy. I mean, what am I removing to? Removing the Phoenix here, I guess. Hope he doesn't have 3 spells. 1 more card and he could triple spell. Although he's like Beacon Bolting nothing right now. Have a lot of cards. Toss the Insight to kill that. Could just kill this. It's 1 more damage. Removes this creature though. This one doesn't come back. Alright, fine. Get Dead Weight for the Phoenix next turn, I guess. No lands again. We have 17 in this deck, I believe. Could have chucked the Hired Poisoner at him too. Getting pretty low at 8. You know he runs punches. And Cyclopses. So here comes the problem. Removing this, he now is likely to have triple spells. Can take it down during his attack phase and prevent it from attacking me this turn. No, maximize velocity A is a sorcery and B, that's not how it works with enchantments, so no, maximize velocity does not save the Phoenix. Artful Takedown is my answer to his Drakes though. Already used Hypothesizzle. Probably not going to have another chance at answer to his Drakes. So he triple spells and phoenixes us again. Is that good enough? Beacon bolt, maximize velocity. No, it's not good enough. Okay. Interesting he's playing lands there. He's at 22. It's 5 to 6 takes 3, can't minus, but I can deadweight. Alright.
Today's forecast is... Oh, come on. I just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Alright, hired Poisoner for maximize velocity ground creature. Presumably he casts 3 spells here and gets Rawl out anyways. Or he hits Rawl, but then I'm going to deadweight the Phoenix, and hopefully that'll be the last time the Phoenix recurs. Hopefully. We removed his Inescapable Blaze. We're still low, but we're low to like Gravitic Punch. Cyclops Gravitic Punch is a scary bit. He's counting my instants. There's 3 right now. 4. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. He's unlikely to have 3 castable creatures. I mean, we can unlikely to have 3 spells. Seriously, he can maximize velocity of the hired poisoner and beacon bolt it. That's two of the 3 spells he needs right there. Like, it's pretty likely he's gonna have a 3rd spell. Why do I keep deadweight in exchange for 2 instant removal? Because it's just been the way it's worked out so far each turn. Happy with it on top. It's never a good sign. So is it Beacon Bolt? It is. Plus also maximize velocity. It's only the 2nd spell. It's not enough for the Phoenix. Okay. Is he going face? Fuck. Okay. So Gravitic Punch, of course, is the downside. Am I just removing this right now? Island, double Darkblade Agent, minus Raw Kill Whisper Agent. Keep Dazzling Lights open. It's currently 7. And maybe my only answer to a Cyclops. Okay. At 4. He's at 20. We have no life gain in the deck that I'm aware of. Well, the downside of deadweight there is I either can't play both Darkblade agents or I can't keep Dazzling Lights up. And one of the things that kills me is Cyclops. Could have 2nd Blaze, yep. So I disagree with deadweight there. It was a weird play attacking face last turn. It suggests that he is playing the short game here. not the long game. That's spell number 2. He has a third spell. He gets the Phoenix back. Okay.
Well, let's see what the wind blows in.
Untapped land. Oh, now we're getting all of our lands. I'm a bit worried about decking too. I'm gonna main phase of Chemisters. Jesus. I run out Crab. Still worried about Cyclops plus Punch. He doesn't currently have both, but he can top deck that whenever. He's down to 12 cards. He will hit his Cyclops very soon, and he probably has Punch in there. I don't think I want to tap out. It's a good card, like 10 turns ago. All right.
Just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 7. Seems good. Eight with the 8 with the dazzling lights. Be a little bit careful about my deck size. Do I just take this? Probably. I'm not going to emblem. For the 6. I'll go to 5 cards deck. I don't think we can draw more off Raleigh with that either. Do we not have like Dowser in here or something? So it's Whisper Agent. Post-combat Whisper Agent, so I'm not forced to draw, I guess. Five and 4 is 9. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can leave 1 mana open for that. I know I could get the Dowser back, but I'm not going to. I'm worried about decking. I think this is fine for pressure. Alright. Do we live for this turn? What in the actual fuck?